Throughout all the Zombies games, we've had some pretty cool zombies appear as bosses. Today I'm going to cover boss zombies that need to return in Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Welcome back to Game Shame, let's get into the video. Number 10, Napalm Zombie. While the Napalm Zombies is generally regarded as one of the worst boss zombies, the mechanics of Cold War can twist it into something great. The downside of the Napalm Zombies that the map it appeared on, Shangri-La, is too enclosed for it. However, Cold War maps are much bigger, allowing for players to more properly dodge it. Not only that, but the Ice Elemental upgrade can make for potentially cool interactions with the Napalm Zombie. The Napalm Zombie is easy to rework, as well as to get rid of the annoyance it caused visually when it got too close. Number 9, Margwa. The Margwa is a relic of its time. While not a bad boss zombie by any means, it isn't fitting for the Cold War environment. The zombie in Cold War are more grounded, so having a strange zombie as a Margwa couldn't make sense thematically. While they are technically banished in the Dark Aether, even if it makes sense story-wise, it doesn't make sense for the kind of story Cold War is going for. Even in Revelations of the Margwas felt out of place, and they're a boss zombie that should stay in Shadows of Evil. Number 8, Werewolves. The Werewolves were only ever appeared in Dead of the Night, which is tragic for how cool they were. They were the only boss zombie that actively encouraged you to make a counter to them in the way of silver bullets. Cold War is missing a zombie like this. Everything is simple, and while not a bad thing, having a boss zombie to spice things up would be a welcome addition. Werewolves are able to offer a kinda unique zombie that has even more unique ways to deal with it. Number 7, Pentagon Thief. The Pentagon Thief has only ever appeared on the map 5, and that's where it should stay. He would run towards you, and if he caught up to you, would steal your gun. Killing him would grant you a max ammo, and if you killed him before he grabbed you, you would be given a bonfire sale that discounted the Pack-a-Punch. Not only would it be odd for the Pentagon Thief to be anywhere but the Pentagon, but he just isn't enjoyable to fight at all. Losing a gun would be awful in Cold War, especially after spending so much salvage and essence to upgrade it. Number 6, Brutus. One of the most iconic boss monsters, Brutus would be a great addition to see a return, having appeared on Mob of the Dead and Blood of the Dead. It wouldn't have to be a return to Alcatraz either, as the Dark Aether can drop him anywhere. Brutus isn't too hard to take care of, but forced a sense of urgency to kill before he started locking down perks in the mystery box. He's one of the most balanced boss zombies ever, and it would be incredibly fun to fight him in Cold War's engine. Number 5, Blightfathers. Blightfathers were the biggest mistake of a boss zombie in Black Ops 4, being both hard to kill and annoying to deal with. Blightfathers can vomit on things you can buy, preventing you from doing so. Without specialists, Blightfathers would be even more of a hassle in Cold War. While weapons do more damage overall, trying to hit the weak points of a Blightfather would prove to be impossible on higher rounds when zombies are moving so fast. Very few people enjoyed fighting Blightfathers and were on one of the most criticized ever boss zombies and should be left in the past. Number 4, Panzer Soldat. The Panzer Soldat remains the most iconic boss zombie of all time, appearing in fan favorite maps like Origins and Der Eisenreich. The iconic siren of a Panzer Soldat spawning in would be great to hear in a future Cold War map. Panzer Soldats are powerful and immediately offer a challenge as soon as they show up. With the boost to overall weapon power in Cold War, it'll be easier to have an even footing with them. The Panzer Soldat has been in every game since its inception, sans Black Ops 4, and it's high time they return to the zombies world. Number 3, Avogadro. Avogadro was introduced on Transit and later appeared in Alpha Omega, two maps that are generally looked down upon by much of the community. The Avogadro is a being of lightning that has way too much health and is obnoxious to get rid of. Having a reoccurring annoyance like the Avogadro would significantly hinder players. Many people try to forget the Avogadro even exists. The boss zombie deserved to be left behind and forgotten, as return, and Alpha Omega wasn't even wanted. If the Avogadro came back in the Cold War, it would be even more unwelcome. Number 2, Russian Mangler Soldier. The Russian Mangler Soldier only appeared in Gorod Krovi, but Cold War is the perfect environment for it to make a return. With Omega Group being Russian, bringing back the Russian Mangler Soldier makes sense on all accounts. The boss zombie was simple, being a stronger zombie that can boost the zombies around it. The Russian Mangler Soldier fits in perfectly both narratively and aesthetically to the Cold War universe, and is the perfect boss zombie to make a return. They can be given new toys to play with to reinvent a classic boss zombie. Number 1, Thrashers. Only appearing in Zetsubo no Shima, the Thrashers were one of the most annoying boss zombies to deal with. Not only were they obnoxious to deal with, but killing one could lead to more getting created. As if things can get worse, Thrashers don't give out any points. With the change to the point system in Cold War, this issue will become even more apparent. Thrashers were the most vocally hated boss zombie from Black Ops 3, and should stay in the past as a mistake that should not be repeated. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.